All right, Friday mornings means we talk to DNAinfo and we talk to John Hansen about what's going on around town. Good to see you, John.
Yeah, good to see you too. Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Great win last night. Let's first, though, talk about your first item, disappointing news from an art project that was what's supposed to inspire peace, right?
Right. They're peace sculptures. I think people have seen these around town, these Buddha sculptures. They're part of a project by an artist, Indira Johnson. They're these fiberglass big Buddha heads. Well, in the Bridgeport neighborhood in Palmisano Park, they had 15 of these suckers in a circle, and it had a nice view of the city and a nice park. Well, it turns out Wednesday night into Thursday morning, someone vandalized about 14 of them. They knocked over a bunch of them. 2 are missing, and someone took a black marker and drew all over them as well. We reached out to the artist. You know, obviously she says she's disappointed, but she did say the fact that the community cares so much that these were vandalized shows, you know, this is not, you know, it could have been just kids goofing around. Who knows what it is, but it's a little unfortunate. You got some public art out here in a nice spot, and just knocking them over. And I say, you know, with 2 of them missing, if you see in a garage somewhere a giant Buddha head, give Chicago police a call so they can nab these guys.
It's not supposed to be there.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, and then your second story, there's a family that's really going out of their way to give back after they went through a major health scare.
Right. Marshall and Desiree Owens are a couple in Rogers Park. At 20 weeks, Desiree was pregnant with their son, and they found out that he had a very rare heart condition, had 2 problems in his heart, 2 holes in his heart wall and also an aortic, something, I'm obviously not a doctor, but he had to have surgery at 8 months old, heart surgery. Now, the good news is he's great now. Everything's fine. He might not be able to play contact sports, but he is recovered. You can see him there. He's cute as can be. But they had health insurance, which covered all the costs. But they realized that not everyone does. So they're participating in a Move for the Kids 5K run and walk at Soldier Field. And I love when they give you the option to run or walk. And they're hoping to raise.
Because you choose walk.
Because I would choose walk. Yeah, you know, if it's a run, you got to know. But it's for a great cause. They hope to raise $6,000 just for their cause, but the whole organization raises hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they're trying to give back to Lurie's Children's Hospital, which performed the surgery on Miles.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, great
really
stuff.
Nice. Okay, and finally we end on a silly note.
Yes.
Apparently you caught up with somebody we've seen in a commercial for a while.
So, you know, Chicago commercials are legendary. We had Victory Auto Records, you had the Eagle Man, and I think everyone can probably recite the address to Tile Outlet, 2444 West Fullerton in Chicago, just 3 blocks west of the Kennedy Expressway, because you see these things all the time. Kyla Gardner decided to find out what the actress in that commercial is doing nowadays.
All right, let's look at it real quick.
Yeah. So
How many times have you heard, it's not in stock, but we can order it? Well, you won't hear that at Tile Outlet. At Tile Outlet, you'll walk...
You've seen her before. She's been on the air for about 10 years in that commercial. And Kyla Gardner caught up with her. She's lost the blonde hair now. She's a brunette. But her name is Nicole Regan, by the way. And she says that people still see her on the street. They recognize her, even though she's changed her hair now. And she says, you know, it's interesting because people think that she's rich or famous or something. She was paid once. She went in there. She filmed 7 commercials. They've been airing it for 10 years. And she says, it's an interesting story. And go to the website. We also have a video of how she's doing these days. But it's interesting. She was actually hit by a drunk driver just a few weeks before that audition,
no,
and that was a really big boost for her, for confidence-wise.
Right.
Online commentators, of course, you know how they are. They knock her down for her annoying voice, but she says, look, it's stuck. Everyone knows that address.
You'd think she'd get some sort of residual payments. The thing lasts 10 years,
I know,
right?
but nope, one paycheck.
Where do we go for more information?
You can go to DNAinfo.com/Chicago.
Very nice. John, always good to see you.
Corey.
Go Hawks.
Yeah, go Hawks.
All right.